Me and Mike Labree, Cable, Wisconsin. I've been fighting about 25 years, fought in 5 countries, did about 7 pay-per-view fights. I fought 18 world title fights. My record is 50 fights, 2 losses, 44 knockouts. I'm 51 years old. I retired 15 years ago. And my life got pretty simple, so I just wanted to see if I could get the discipline back in my life. Come back and do another fight. I did a fight in October and everything went pretty good, and then all of a sudden I get this phone call and here I sit now. It's like jumping out of an airplane. It's like, it doesn't matter how long you stay away from skydiving or fighting, you're right back in the corner of the door. I used to fight like a 7-fight thing in Atlantic City, actually. At the Taj Mahal, I did a 7-fight deal there for like 4 years. Well, I was actually training for 3 weeks because I anticipated I was getting other phone calls. I trained, I drove 400 miles a week because I live in the National Forest. I trained in a boxing gym. One day I would drive 1.5 hours one day, the next day I would drive an hour the other way to work focus mitts, and every other night I'd be either sparring or I'd be focus mitts, and every morning I would train through the snowmobile trails running. Then heavy bag, I built a gym in a barn just for this fight, and then I would swim at this big ski resort. I would swim laps, and I gave it all. I went back 15 years in my life, and it took me about 3-4 weeks to really get into it and stay into it, but about a month ago it really started coming together and things happened good for me, and here I am. I'm ready to rock and roll. Not a lot. I learned more about reading about him than watching him on tape, and it sounds like he's an awesome guy. He just had a kid, and you know, I think that it'll be a great fight, and for me I'm here and I've already won. It's just to be in this kind of condition in my life again it's unbelievable, and I'm just excited about it. I'm pretty nervous, but I'm excited about this, and I'll just be glad when Sunday's here. Well, I fight. I fight every second of every round. That's what you're going to see. All right, let's do it.
I'm Jordan Carroll from Medford, New York, the current Intercontinental WKA champion and New York State champion. And I've been training for 15 years with Keith Trimble at Belmont Kickboxing. I'm a New York City firefighter, engine 286, ladder 135 on Myrtle Avenue in Queens. Been doing that for 6 years. Greatest job in the world. It's probably the only job that you could do both things. You could work 224s a week, and then you're able to train all the other time. So it's like I have 2 jobs. So it's the only job I could ever think that I could do. I could do both. My opponent has a lot of fights, a lot of experience. He's fought a lot of great guys. He's a former champion, so he's a fantastic guy for me to fight and to try to move up the ladder and become a world champion. So I'm looking forward to it.
What do you do to get ready for a fight like this?
Pretty much, I train, non-stop, 2 times a day. I take it like I said, like my other job. So I make sure that I do everything I'm supposed to do and a little extra. Because as we all get older, we got to make up the ground. So I don't like to be outworked. So I try to work as hard as I possibly can. I think you're going to expect to see a lot of speed, and power, but speed is where my key is, and I kind of take the fight where I want to take it, and I plan on doing that, throughout the fight.